There's something off about this all-women's prison security guard, and I can't quite put my finger on it. I think she's searching me for weapons though, but I don't really understand. Clearly, I'm packing a couple of torpedoes right here, but I'm not seeing any other weapons. Except for that one. Oh, how'd that get there? Yeah, really, what hole was that hiding in? Oh no. What's up guys, welcome back to Eraser, the only game where 1 minute you're spilling hot pizza cheese on your titties, and the next you're tied to a cinder block at the bottom of a lake. Or at least that was my personal highlight from the first few stories that we played through, but the takeaway was that, life comes at you fast when you've got a magical eraser, and the inclination to help stupid people. So I get the feeling we're gonna end up seeing a whole lot more of that again today. Now, there are a whole lot of different stories to choose from, but I think we're gonna start with one called Crash Away, and I know my objective here is probably to save this woman's life. Right? What is she saying in her panic? I gotta find a way to get off this plane. That makes sense, but the thing is, her desires are really only a loose guideline for what we have to do. I'm kinda tempted to see if I can use my erasing abilities to make her go splat. I'd be willing to bet that erasing a door at 35,000 feet would punch her ticket into the dirt, but what's the point of having a magical eraser if I can't erase whatever I want, whenever I want? Like security doors, or clothes. No, I can erase a chair, but I don't think we really want to do that. Yeah, you gotta have a place to sit as you approach your final destination of the crash site. I don't suppose that suspicious clip art lizard in the background is the one who's secretly trying to take down this plane. I could try dealing with the threat, and then it'll come back immediately. Okay then, how about I try to get you your carry-on luggage? Okay, yeah, you wouldn't want to die without your hiking equipment and smuggled cigarettes. Okay, I think she thinks that that's a parachute, but I really doubt she was smart enough to pack a parachute. I mean, if you want to pull a Looney Tunes and find out for yourself, then I'm all for it. I've been trying to erase this door the entire time, and now I can. I guess I can only do it when it's safe. It's not like there's a friggin' stewardess trying to stop me. Spoke too soon. Oh, dude, we're falling too fast. I'm really sorry about this. Hold on a second, you're not a stewardess, you're the pilot. Isn't the pilot supposed to go down with the ship? Or is that only boats? I mean, either way, we don't need to be cruel about it. If you're gonna die, then I suppose I could erase my face? Okay, I was gonna say I don't see how that's gonna help the situation. I was thinking we erase our top. That way, while he plummets to the earth, he can think about Big Booba. But no, unfortunately, we're gonna erase the shoe, and really sorry. He died doing what he loves most? I really doubt what he loves most is hitting the ocean at terminal velocity. Little hard to walk in wet clothes. Oh, now you want me to erase the clothes. Where was this sentiment when we were Judasing Mr. Pilot a couple of seconds ago? And how did they get wet and torn? You landed on the beach. And by the looks of it, so did he, if that's all that's left. I mean, you don't need to ask me twice. You want the clothes gone? Then I'll erase the sleeves and the water. Are you kidding me right now? Actually, that might be for the best. We have a strong reason to believe that this is Cannibal Island. I've seen her run around in her underwear before, okay? She's an absolute snack. Then again, when it's raining men, who's to say that there isn't enough snacks for all the cannibals? I hate the fact that he's twisted and broken with a look on his face like she never showed Bob's. Lady, I'm trying to make a bunch of titty jokes here. It's kind of my thing. Will you please stop running on the sharp rocks? So help me God if you do it one more time. I'm gonna erase the sun. That's it. We are going to plunge the solar system into eternal darkness and find out that there is a giant rubber ducky orbiting it. I didn't even collect it. It's just there. Not gonna ask. Okay, we'll get rid of the rocks. Or not. you don't want me to get rid of the rocks, you just want to step on them. Can we take his shoes? Oh no, yeah, we're gonna take his shoes. These shoes are still warm, oh my god. Why is she such a psychopath? Honestly, I am so tempted to let you starve to death here, just within arm's reach of a giant pair of juicy fuzzy nuts. And I'm not talking about the pilot. I mean of the cocoa variety. She seems to be very thirsty, and well, now this is turning into a vacation. Yeah, something tells me people don't usually vacation for long on Cannibal Island. Nobody ever lands in Hawaii in these mobile games. That being said, I think I'm gonna try to get rid of this. Okay, how's that sound? Whatever, maybe I'll become a princess? No, I get the feeling they're gonna spit roast you and then eat your ass. Not in the way that you're hoping for. You can tell the guy in the back is pissed that somebody erased his favorite spear, so now he's impatient when it comes to cooking. Like, they're going straight for the booty, open flame and all. I'm also noticing that it's weird that they live in a teepee. That seems off, right? Who is this idiot? Don't suppose you'd like to help? Nope, just found a guy and that does absolutely nothing for me. Random hidden item. It's about as helpful as the statue to a satellite? They're praying to satellites. Why? That seems real weird. Okay, let's get rid of that and oh, we can kill them with the satellite. Now just have to worry about ants? You sure it's the ants that you have to worry about? Not the fire under your ass. Ants. Just killed 2 men with a stone satellite. You still have absolutely no remorse. You're a psychopath. I kind of liked being tied up. You see what I mean? I just need to get off this island. Okay, well, gonna have to get past the rocks first. I suppose I could erase those. No, you got shoes. I guess that's fine. How are we gonna get off this island? Oh yeah, I'm seeing rescue. There's some rescue? No, I found it. What was it, like a toy helicopter in the clouds? That's not gonna rescue us. That's just gonna help us get a Christmas gift if I find 2 more things. Listen, lady, we don't have a lot of options out here in the middle of nowhere. Is now a good time to erase your clothes? Oh, it actually is. How is that gonna help you escape? Thanks for your help, babes. Of course. You just gotta look good, then guys will come and put their yacht up on the beach or crash their helicopter into the ocean for you. I think you might still be screwed. Well, we made it back to dry land and have found ourselves in a prison of passion. And I'm telling you, you let one little pilot fall to his death, and then before you know it, you're in a maximum security all-women's prison. Except something seems to be going on here. Show her you care. Oh, okay, yeah, I got a bit of a crush on the blonde, huh? Well, nothing quite says I care, like whipping out the mommy milkers, or a little b-ball. Or not. Yeah, I suppose in all reality, the idea is you two aren't interested in balls. As a general prison rule of thumb, if you're gonna give somebody a gift, contraband, then it needs to be the right size to hide in a hole. So we're not gonna give her the shoebox-sized lighter. That just seems like a painful gift. Instead, we can show we care with some flowers from the yard. Or flower, that works. Yeah, love is in the air. As is violence. Her ex is jealous. Survive. Just survive, wing it. I mean, it's 2v1. She seems to be frozen in time with her child's baseball bat. I think we can take her. I guess in all reality, having a weapon of our own wouldn't hurt. What the Christ? How the hell did he get in here? Oh, I'm sorry. Are we not gonna talk about the geriatric hiding in the bushes? Just ignore him, it's community service. He's gotta hang out in here and we're kind of forced to let him stare at us as part of our sentence. I suppose I could just get rid of the weapon. See how you handle that. Yeah, not so tough anymore. Now we can freeze to death. It's freezing. Help warm things up. Well, winter came on awful quick. Why is there half of a coconut in the yard? It clearly didn't grow here, and again, not the kind of thing you would fit in a hole. It's got me asking a whole lot of questions, so I'm gonna erase it and question why there's a squirrel behind it as well. Not exactly the kind of nut a squirrel would usually deal with. Now, real quick, just hear me out, okay? I know you two are technically freezing to death, but we need to think bigger picture here, like escape. If your nips are hard enough to cut glass, then sheet metal might not be such a stretch. Maybe we could find our way over towards a fence and then manipulate the weather? Oh, yeah, I suppose the sun would heat things up. Next time we can cuddle for warmth. That would have been a much better place to start. Ah, now it's too hot. Oh, come on. I really don't want to plunge the solar system into darkness. I keep saying it, and I'm gonna stick by my guns. I stole the sun's sunglasses. Why would the sun need sunglasses, or are they just sun's glasses? Either way, I was hoping that would be the case because I would much rather cool you two off with my signature methods. Of course, there we go. Isn't that so much better? What's your problem? You a bit of a prude? Oh no, she's the only one that's warm. All right, then Blondie can get away. Oh, I'm in trouble again, but worth it. Ah, crap. Quick, get rid of your weapon. Get rid of what weapon? What are you talking about? There's something off about this all-women's prison security guard, and I can't quite put my finger on it. I think she's searching me for weapons though, but I don't really understand. Clearly, I'm packing a couple of torpedoes right here, but I'm not seeing any other weapons. Except for that one. Oh, how'd that get there? Yeah, really, what hole was that hiding in? Oh no, not like this. Please? Oh, I need to get out of here. I can't believe she left me in one piece. I thought for sure that baton was gonna be going somewhere. All right, well, doubt it's easy as erasing the wall. Nope, it's that easy. For a second there, I thought I was gonna have to get you to use the hammer, but you don't need to do anything. I'm the one doing all the heavy lifting since I'm the one with the eraser and she's the one with the hammer. Wrong hole, help me survive. Yeah. Fortunately, there are a bunch of situations where you can have the wrong hole in prison, and this is one of the more dangerous ones as opposed to just awkward. Let's try and, I don't know, erase the weapon? Make things a whole lot easier? Yeah, now we've got it. Time for girl-on-girl pounding. I'm not the one making all the dirty jokes here, okay? I'm not losing my mind. Great, she's got a gun. Where did you get that? What kind of high-security prison is this? How about this? Rather than making a whole joke or a tit joke or something like that, we just talk about our feelings. We talk about how I love Blondie and she means so much to me and... Oh crap, never mind. There's actually a hole underneath you, so I do have to make a whole joke. Oh, I think I'm in big trouble now. I don't think you're thinking anything. You just got clobbered by a dude. Help me, I'm too young to die. Are you though? Are you really? I suppose we could just erase the guards. No, that'd be too easy. Let's erase the switch. Nope, we found a mouse. An armless football-shaped mouse. Great. I don't suppose he's willing to take my place, is he? No? Well then we're still in trouble. How about these pipes? These seem to be pretty rickety. Maybe I can... No. Oh, I can cut the wire. There we go, I see. Now we flip the switch and we just give him some of the shakes and then he'll think for sure that we're dead. No, he's not that dumb. Just gotta get rid of this guard. I tried erasing him and it didn't work. Tried erasing this thing and got ourselves a mouse. I don't suppose he's afraid of those. Now might be the time for the pipe. Yeah, we can scald him or electrocute him. I'm alive! Now I gotta get my girl. And by girl, I mean chicken. Because that's the end of the story. Really? That's where you're gonna leave us? I wanna save Blondie. You see, with prison dating, they don't have many options, and they can't go anywhere. So it's by far the best choice, but I guess if they're not gonna give me that, then I'll move on to the next best option with a story called Tinderella, which is a tale we've all heard before. You swipe right, you get a fairy godmother, she dresses you up, you go on a magical journey, and then by the next morning, you've got royalty with the foot fetish knocking on your door. Except I'm seeing some minor problems here. I have no idea how to swipe right using an eraser, and this guy looks like an absolute Poindexter. I don't suppose I could erase that sweater vest, and maybe the buck teeth, and the acne, and then that way I could replace them with literally anybody who doesn't look like they're 12. Yeah, that works. Will you come to my party? I need to ask my stepdad. I'm gonna be the queen. Wait, stepdad? Oh, yeah, that's a stepdad, all right, wearing a bowling shirt. Did he just say no? I can go if I clean up the house. Oh. Yeah, that should be relatively easy with a magic eraser. Is he just gonna keep creeping there barely off screen? What's his problem? I'm pretty sure when it comes to cleaning, I have to legally call this a magical eraser, not a magic eraser. Otherwise, Mr. Clean is gonna come knocking on my door. Sparkle, sparkle. So that's it, we can now go down to the gross basement. This might be a little too much work. Yeah, no kidding, it looks like a flood and an earthquake at a house party. Lady, I know you've got your heart set on getting dicked by a prince, but this is not coming out. I don't know what to tell you. I guess we could try erasing the power? Is that what it just is? Ain't dirty if you can't see the dirt. Sure, but now the rest of the house is dark. Mess, go away. Why can't you see that? It's equally as dark. It also looks like there's a hole the size of a tire in the middle of your living room. Should I do something about that? Like, maybe make it 10 times bigger? Now you can fit the whole car in there. All clean. Or the living room, I suppose that works. We're good? Oh, now I just need a dress. I don't think this mouse is a tailor, but we should probably help him anyway. I feel bad, are you okay, little guy? There you go. He shit out a pair of shoes. Rat friend, you're the best. I'm sorry, but I don't think I would put anything on my feet that was recently in a rat's ass. Part of me wants to ask why there's no rat poop on your shoes, but then the other part of me wants to ask why there's splooge on your lamp. What kind of gross jizz genie is gonna come out of this thing? Oh, you're a bit hairy for a fairy godmother. Who needs a stepdad when you've got a fairy bro? Okay, so a fairy godfather, fairy goddaddy? What do you want to be called? Seems a little bit much. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What did you say? Just need to find something to get me to the party. What are you looking at that rat for? Hasn't he been through enough? Do we really need to transform him? Come on, he doesn't deserve to become a hatchback. Organic engines. Ew, I don't think I would sit in a rat car. Hey, it's a party. It's everybody, you know? It's the lady that kidnapped us, and the lady that stole our boyfriend, and some strangers. Great. What do you mean you need to find the prince? He's right there. It's like the world's worst game of Where's Waldo? He's obviously the guy with the crown standing in front of the throne. Unless that's the king. Maybe I'm overthinking things. Should I just erase you? Idiots? No? Can I erase people's clothes and make this a real party? Guess not. We could try erasing the lights. Yeah, there are no people if you can't see them. We could try to squish them, I suppose. Oh, we're in love, but I need to go home. Don't let him forget me. Okay, well, said it before and I'll say it again. Definitely won't forget these. No, it was worth a try. I mean, let's be honest, he's clearly not gonna forget the purple-haired lady. Maybe if I just try erasing extra hard, you'll be able to compete with some of these other thoughts. Oh, right. Yeah, we're supposed to leave the shoe behind. I already knew that. He can find me now. Can he? I mean, he did. I just don't understand how, especially considering that shoe is now 3 times bigger and a different color somehow. Was that the shoe that the purple-haired lady was wearing? I mean, nobody was looking at her shoes, let's be honest. I've been told that magic eraser fixes everything, so I'll just somehow make that a different color and smaller. There you go, erase your way to royalty. Didn't seem to care all that much about love, just money. Did I make a gold digger? Alright, you know what, I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Erase Her, guys. And I know this game is super dumb and not very good, which is honestly why I like it, because it just leads to so much great commentary. Hopefully you guys are still liking it. And funny enough, as soon as I started playing this today, it got updated with 3 more stories. So now we've got True Crime Humpty Dumpty, Farm Life, and Sue and the 3 Pigs. So if you guys are interested in seeing whatever the hell that means, then be sure to leave a like on this video, leave a comment letting me know, and maybe we'll return to get fingered by Humpty Dumpty. And I mean that as in pointed out in a lineup. Get your minds out of the gutter. But thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.